if you're consistently, you've accomplished all these things, and that's like, okay, this isn't a challenge anymore, but you're being consistent with it. Now we're being content. When do you feel like you kind of venture over into the content category of like, okay, now this is just like routine?
Yeah, that's a dangerous place to be in. You always got to be challenging yourself, absolutely. And I've not felt content in a long time, but I am always challenging myself. A big thing for me during this period when I won the title was, okay, I'm sitting at home all the time. What can I do to be a better champion? I can learn how the company operates. I started kind of contacting all the different departments. WWE is a huge company.
There's
and
a
I started,
lot of moving parts.
Yeah, and I started talking to all the different departments, how they operate, how they work, getting to know these people personally, and how I can better serve them. And I started learning kind of some of the facts and figures, because I do these interviews with people that aren't wrestling fans. And what gets their attention are facts and figures, and talking about big WWE is, and explaining my story and overcoming and inspiring people. And WWE's in 800 million homes, 180 countries, 28 different languages, over 1 billion with a B social media followers. We're an absolute global juggernaut. And when people start hearing this, 52 weeks a year, no reruns, no off seasons, 40% of our audience is female, it's not just for guys, they suddenly perk up and I start hitting that stuff. And I wanted to get better at that. I wanted to represent the company the best way I could, represent myself the best way I could, and I freaking want a UK pay-per-view because it's almost been 30 years since SummerSlam 92. True. So I'm feuding with guys like Tyson Fury online. I'm starting little angles.
Oh yeah,
because people are starting.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So where did that stem from? First of all, not to like detour this whole conversation, but where did that come from?
I believe it came the night before Mania. He made a comment about myself and Brock. He thinks I'm going to win, do it for Britain, but he could smash me or whatever. Just some passing comment. So I did media that morning. After I won the title, obviously watching it at home, the way Mania was this year, and I did some media like 2 a.m. It was with my favorite soccer player in the biggest sports show in the UK. And I brought it up, and I kind of made a comment to Fury about how he's nothing. If he's like on his back, I'll take him down, beat the crap out of him. So it started from there, and we friendly back and forth. And he had the match with Braun, and we had a little bit of banter there. And then suddenly it picked up steam recently, where he was cutting promos on me, and I was going after him kind of viciously, because I don't want him to cut what he thinks is a wrestling promo. I want him to be angry and talk for real. And the more I poke the bear, the better.
He's a talker too.
That's what I mean. Like he's the best because he's in this boxing matches. It's his world, and he's like talking like it's a real fight, because it is. But he was doing what he thinks is a wrestling promo as it came across to me, and I was like, I'm going to poke at him, and he's going to get more real as it goes. I didn't stop being a promo, started becoming real as it went on. The more I poked him in the most recent one, I went, there you go, that's the kind of guy I want. I want you angry. I want you to beat my ass. I want people to pay for it. And I want it to be in the UK and have a giant pay-per-view in the UK, because there's not been one for 30 years. So that's where my mind's at as champion.
That's what I want to see. Like, this would sell out Wembley.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of where my mind's at, like, for that perspective. And, again, learn about the company, etc. And there's so many things I've got like going on right now. I'm just trying to better myself, which in turn hopefully helps the company. In turn, like, I want to represent the company as champion the best way I possibly can.